Okay, hi, I'm Jack. Tommy's taping this time. You might have seen our last video. How to take care of your chickens and what to feed them and how to feed them right. Well, now we're going to talk about the coop and how it's supported. You always want to have big, sturdy beams to hold it up in case of a storm. You want to dig it about 2 feet down with a trench fiber. And then you want to get this netting. You want to get the small one right here so that no bunnies or animals or anything gets through. And like rats and everything, you see, like right here, they dug under the coop. And some of them, and when the mice are so small, they're like this big, they climb up here and then squeeze through and then jump onto this.
And for recommendation, if you have like these things all right here, I would recommend digging it a little bit under the ground as we did. So then like the animals have to dig further down. And by the way, the size of the coop really depends on how many chickens you get and how big they'll get. Like these chickens right here, we have 6 and this is how big they get. This may be a little too big for them, but overall it's pretty good, and that's why we're having more chickens and bigger chickens, and that depends on what size of coop you need.
And you're gonna want a very thick, as you can see here, there's like 5x5s, and 5 inches, like 1.5 inch wide, 5 feet long across. And right here, you're gonna want to have some latches so that instead of going all the way through, you don't want to get anything on your shoes or whatever. You just open these up and pull this hatch down, and then you'll see the nesting box 1 right here. And if you do the same here, then you can do that. And what you want to do for this is, if you get a little gate down here, like Tommy and I have, we latch it onto here so that nothing gets in. And Tommy, if you want to face the camera over here, like no. You see right there? That's all dirt right there, like so that they don't get in. And what we have around this side, if you want to come around here, Tommy, we have window sills, and in the summer we take this plywood off on the inside. We do this in the winter so that they get some ventilation through up here.
They don't want to get too cold or else they would die.
Yeah, they would freeze. Is that an egg?
And look, and now we have another egg.
It's probably bad though.
That may be a bad egg. Jack, can you go in there? I'll take you. And that's our dog Johnny. He kind of barks at the chickens too much. Come right there.
If you have a dog and you would love to get chickens, which I'm going to, technically Tommy's like my best friend, brother. So at my house later when we go, we'll tape that. And so right here, you want to like fill up these holes. Come on, chickens. So that they don't like get hurt or anything. And right now I'm gonna go in the cage and see if I can get that egg.
That's a rat hole right there.
And that's what you want to do. And then you want to put the rat trap on it.
Just like my dad does. By the way, we caught a rat, but we don't know if it's the rat that got him.
You did? Where is it?
But last night there was a rat in there that took, but we didn't get it. Couldn't get it. See that chicken just went in. See the chicken is going in. It's maybe having an egg. And it takes about a daily process for them to lay one. So you want, like my dad made this chicken coop, and you want it to be really stable for your chickens. Like my dad and his dad are really good builders.
My dad's a carpenter.
But Jack's dad like works for a living. Yeah.
Good egg.
Okay, it looks like a good egg.
I wonder what laid it out here.
So you want a stable coop for your chickens.
Usually I don't have to go under there. I'm 5 foot and that's like a 2 foot crawl space. I don't know why the chicken would lay it under there, but
That was the first time we saw it.
yeah. Now we have 2 dozen eggs in about 2 days.
Yep. So we have 4 eggs
Okay.
already. And it's probably like 10 o'clock in the morning or 9.
No, it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we already have 4 eggs.
And so, as you can see, this is a well-built house.
And look at the top. It's like a regular
top?
roof to keep like...
Instead of using tar paper for the roof, we use this plastic netting, and we use this as like a gutter. Look. See this? You're gonna want to use that, and every couple days or something that it rains, you're gonna want to squeeze it so that all the water comes out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And so, like, you want to empty this so that when it rains later, finish that up later. When it rains the next day, you'll have your gutter empty.
And by the way, see this up here? This stuff? Try to use
Roofing.
that for your roof because that would usually, like, if rain goes in it, like hits it, it would just drop right off into that plastic gutter thing. And if you get other stuff, like some other chicken roofs, like they could probably absorb some rain and it would leak down.
And if you just put tar paper and weather and ice, that might be good, but it won't last as long as these greenies. And like you can get them at Margem or whatever. And right here we have. Sometimes Tommy and I sit on it when we're watching the chickens. You know, like it's kind of fun.
Just like a little seat.
And if you wanted to put this in the coop, I would recommend in like a corner somewhere by their water, so that if, like, say the dog, for example, tried to like run after them and he would like bump the fence, they would jump onto this. You would nail this in the ground. They would jump onto this, and they'd feel more safe when they're off the ground. That's why we have that flower pot right there. We have that flower pot so that they can perch on it. And later we'll talk some more about the coop and how their chickens are fed.
So,
Bye.
that's our video.